Hi guys, welcome to another video. Hope you're all keeping well. Now, for this video, I'd like to review a horror movie which I watched just last night. Bought it yesterday afternoon from HMV in Liverpool, so I'm just going to give you my thoughts on this movie. Now, the movie is from 2023. It was directed by three guys. It's a kind of like, treble efforts. And the movie is called Sound of Silence. Makes you think of the song, doesn't it? The Simon and Garfunkel song, the Sound of Silence. Yeah, but yeah. Okay then, guys. So as per usual, before I say anything more about the video, about this DVD, and give me your thoughts on the storyline as a whole, I'll just read you the blurb at the back, just to give you some idea, if you're not familiar with it. Now, this is described as an atmospheric and ambitious haunted house movie. I wouldn't say that. A cult classic. I wouldn't say that either. Right. Okay. So here's the synopsis. Now, to survive the night at her parents' abandoned house, Emma must unveil the dark secrets behind the cursed antique radio. So that's the story, guys, in a nutshell. Yeah, it's all about a haunted radio, and there's some stills there, guys, from the movie. And there's the main female protagonist there in the middle, Emma. Yeah. All right then, guys. So so on to my thoughts now on the movie as a whole. This was not an enjoyable experience for me, guys, at all, and I wasted $7.99 on this yesterday. Yeah, it's basically, as I said, it revolves around this like cursed radio. It's supposed to sort of like generate evil spirits in the house. The girl's parents. The girl's parents' house, but usual haunted house tropes, guys. And oh my God, was this a dark movie? Most of the time, I could hardly bloody see what was going on. It was that, that's a major sin for me with these haunted house movies. When the picture's too dark, you can barely see your hand in front of your bloody face. Too dark and crap storyline, crap characters, crap movie all round, basically. So say it opens up like with the dad. He's messing around in the attic with all junk and that, and he finds this antique radio, and he switches it on, and the minute he switches it on, he starts seeing these images of this ghostly woman. He switches it off, the woman vanishes again. He switches it on, she comes nearer, switches it off, she vanishes again, and then he switches it on again, and she comes for him, attacks him, and his wife, amid this, his wife comes up and she says dinner's ready, and it would have been better if he had gone to dinner right away, because it ends up very, very badly for both of them, really, because the father ends up in hospital, in intensive care, and then the mother's there and that, and the girl, the daughter, when the mother has rang her to come to the hospital urgently and that, she explains to her what happened and that, she said the father went to attack me and I pushed him down the stairs, but of course, in reality, it's all caused by this weird antique radio, So, so then the girl, the main girl, she's kind of an aspiring X Factor wannabe, she goes to these auditions, but her nerves seem to fail at the last minute, so, so say she's a wannabe singer, and she goes, she comes to Italy from America, and her mother says, like, don't take our house over while we're away. But what does she do? She moves into the bloody house, and then once she starts messing around with this antique radio, all hell breaks loose again, so that's basically the story, guys, in a nutshell. Very, very dark scenes, the usual haunted house tropes, figures popping up everywhere in the house, I didn't enjoy this at all, guys. It was a very, very lackluster story, and there's the image of the father getting strangled by this ghostly apparition. And another thing I found amusing, Emma, the main female protagonist, at one stage in the movie she gets possessed by one of these entities, and then the next minute she's talking ordinary, so it's just stupid, guys. I didn't enjoy it at all. Very, very below average haunted house movie. I've seen this kind of thing before, guys, and I'm sure you have as well if you've watched a lot of these movies and that. It's a kind of a cross between Insidious and A Quiet Place, because it goes into like a weird kind of storyline about like these ghosts. It seems to me that they were connected with this radio years ago, and when they're sort of like the ghosts are conversing with each other, you get like flashbacks of the family that own this radio. The mother's saying to the kid, we mustn't talk and that, we want silence and that. So that's a reflection of A Quiet Place and that. But it was just a crazy mishmash, guys, of mediocrity. It really was. You know, I didn't enjoy it at all, and I'm actually surprised I got through to the end watching it. You know, it was that bad. It really was that bad. So if you see this and ask for HMV, I would advise you to save your money. You know, but that's just my opinion. You know, I say this all the time. This is just my opinion. You know, you might like it. You never know, but I didn't like it. The dark scenes were just, I was absolutely annoyed. They were annoying me, dark scenes all the time, you know. The ghosts weren't scary at all. They just jumping, you know, closer and closer and closer when he turned the radio on. He got this weird old-fashioned music playing, which seems to be a trigger for these apparitions appearing in the house and that, you know. But I've seen it all before, guys. You know, as I've said, you know, the same old formulaic tropes. You know, it did nothing for me, absolutely nothing. And I was actually starting to think to myself about 15 minutes into the movie, I don't think I'll be watching this bloody thing again. You know, so that's how bad it was. I'm telling you, that's how bad this movie was. You know, so I doubt if I'll get anything for it on eBay. You know, but yeah, I was bored silly, guys. You know, it didn't grip me in the slightest. You know, I can't even say one good thing about this movie because that's how bad it was. It was just corny. I've seen it all before, you know, and some parts of it was laughable. So, as I said, the part where she gets possessed and then she's talking all right the next scene, you know. Oh, and had a very, very weird ending. I won't give away the ending, but it seems to sort of like going to like another kind of mini movie involving this portrait from years ago and involving this antique dealer, you know. So I don't know what they were thinking there. The directors, yeah, 3 guys directed it, yeah, under the banner T3. Stefano Angaramo. I hope I pronounced that correctly. These foreign names: Simone Paulino, yeah, Raphael Rinaldi, Ricardo Scalva, yeah. So Daniel Lascar, yeah, produced by Raphael Rinaldi and Ricardo Scalva. As I say, these foreign names, you know, guys, barely pronounceable, some of them, yeah. But it was 3 guys anyway involved in the production of this movie under the banner T3, you know. So, but yeah, guys, I was sorely disappointed with this. I really was, yeah. And I don't know when they're going to start making, you know, haunted house movies with good characterization, good plots. You know, I can roll up some examples of classic haunted house movies: The House on Haunted Hill, Vincent Price; The Haunting, starring Richard Johnson; The Others, you know, The Sweet Sound of Death. That's a very, very underrated movie. And anybody who doesn't like that, you know, I can't understand it, because I've spoke about this movie many, many times before, The Sweet Sound of Death. And that for me is one of the greatest ghost stories ever filmed. That's a very, very underrated movie. So check that one out. Yeah, but getting back to this load of rubbish, guys. Where's the rubbish bin? Yeah, but yeah, getting back to this, guys, I did not like it at all. Yeah, all right then, guys, on to a rating now for this mess of a movie. I'm not going to give it anything. I'm not going to give it one single point, because that's how much I bloody hated this pile of bloody rubbish. It was utter, total, complete and utter garbage. I've said it all, yeah, but it's up to you. If you want to buy it for yourselves and check it out, that's up to you. I'm not trying to put you off. I'm just saying, that's my opinion. Everybody's different. We all like different things. As we say in our videos, you know, everybody's different, and that, you know, one man's meat is another man's poison. You just might get some fun out of it if you want to even rent it off Amazon. You know, might be on there for £3. I don't know. Yeah. But so there you go, guys. That's my review of the 2023 supernatural movie, Sound of Silence. Have you seen this movie? Do you share my rather low opinion of it? There was a pile of tosh. Leave your comments down below. I'd be very interested in that. Yeah, it had an interesting concept. You know, I thought to myself, oh, haunted radio. You don't get many haunted house movies involving an antiquated haunted radio. So I thought to myself, I'm going to check this out. You know, so but yeah, so I bought an HMV. I bought another movie as well. Not a horror movie, the Shop Around the Corner. I'm looking forward to watching that, from 1940. But you only picked the 2 movies up, yeah. But as I say, guys, this was terrible. It really was, yeah. And as I say, I just wish they'd start doing something different with these haunted house movies, because they seem to be a carbon copy of the same old formulaic tropes all the time. And in the end, guys, you just get sick of them, yeah. All right then, guys, that's it. Hope you liked the video. And just to remind you, I'll be holding the prize draw tomorrow, so I'll notify everybody when the video's ready, so you can all tune in at the same time and watch it. So the very best of luck to everybody who's entered, yeah. All right then, guys, that's it. I'll go now. I'll sign off, yeah. Usually, if you like the video, please feel free to share, subscribe, comment, and all going well. Well, I'll be back tomorrow with the results of the prize draw. Take care of yourselves. Bye for now.